When it comes to trading, finding the right broker is super important. That's why today we're going to be comparing two of the best brokers out there, and those brokers are PU Prime versus the Octa brokers. Now, these are great for forex, indices, and many other assets, but without further ado, let's compare which one is actually better for you. Now here we are on the PU Prime landing page, and as you can see, these guys are actually fully regulated, and they're actually the regional sponsor of the Argentine Football Association. So if you're looking for credibility, these guys are absolutely nailing it. They even have Messi on their landing page. Now let's go over to the competitor here, and here we have OctaFX, and we can see here that they do have a very simple and straightforward website, but I can't see any big sponsorships that would help their credibility. Next, let's talk about rates. So we're talking about fees here in the form of spread. So spread is obviously how much you're paying depending on when you take a trade. So we can see here with PU Prime, we do have gold spread at 1.5 here. And if we go over to OctaFX, we actually look at the gold spread, it's actually almost double on OctaFX. So if we are talking about spread, it is going to be PU Prime that wins this one. Next, let's talk about trading platforms. On PU Prime, we can see that you can trade on the app. They've got MetaTrader 4 and 5 access, copy trading, as we'll talk about in a minute, and they have their own web trader and social trading for trading platforms. This is basically everything in terms of potential ways you can trade. So fantastic ticks across the board from PU Prime. Now, if we're looking at OctaFX, they do have a similar lineup here. They have MetaTrader 5 and they have their own web trading platform with an app as well, but no MetaTrader 4, and it's not actually super easy to access their copy trading through this. You actually have to go over to the right hand side here and find the copy trading that way. So on the trading platform front, we will say that PU Prime does just get ahead because they do offer the copy trading and the MetaTrader 4 access as well here. But let's talk about copy trading here because both platforms do offer it, but I will say that PU Prime does just have a better service, right? So we can see the UI on this page right now. It's very effective, it's very easy to use, it's intuitive, and you have advanced analytics here as well if you need to on each of the traders. Now, if we go over to the OctaFX trading app, you can see that the app is specifically for copy trading, but I will say that just generally, if we do pull up some of this, we can see that yes, it's not fantastic in terms of analytics on each of the traders. If you're comparing that with PU Prime, they have charts, they have everything you need to know about each specific trader. That way, when they make money, you make money. And if you prefer a certain strategy here or a certain risk factor, then I would say definitely from my experience, PU Prime is ahead on that front because they do label each trader depending on how much they risk, depending on their stats. And you can really just decide what strategies you prefer best based on the trader's results. Now, comparing regulations is going to be important here as well because you want to know if this is going to be available in your country and just how secure each of these brokers are. So we can see here PU Prime is regulated by the FSA in the Seychelles, which is super good. Obviously, very high ranked license, but also something that can be available across different areas of the globe quite easily. OctaFX are actually licensed by 2 different places here, which will give that access, but I will just say that these licenses generally, in terms of regulation, aren't as good as the PU Prime one, because these specific licenses do increase the risk compared to other ones out there, like the FSA one that PU Prime use. And finally, when it comes to account types, you can see here that if you do go with the Prime account type on PU Prime, you can get spreads of 0 pips. Whereas if we compare that to OctaFX, I mean, depending on the account, you're still going to be paying spread of 0.6 pips on these. So I would just say the PU Prime is going to be better on that front. So overall, comparing PU Prime with OctaFX, I will just say in terms of spread, in terms of licenses, in terms of account types, and many more, including copy trading, I will say that PU Prime does just edge ahead in all of those categories. So if you're looking for a broker and comparing these two brokers, you don't know which one to pick, I would definitely say that PU Prime, from my experience, is just better, okay? The infrastructure's better, and they are just a better broker overall in terms of fees, in terms of speed, in terms of everything across the board. So definitely check out PU Prime in the description. That's going to be it from me. I will see you guys in the next video.